Guy, I'm gonna take you back to
live.
behind the camera.
Yeah.
The movie Life. Man, talk
Best
about
set
that.
ever.
Talk about that cast
You just
and
heard
behind the
best set
scenes.
ever. I love that cast. But
Best
yeah, you,
set ever. Eddie Murphy, and I say this in interviews all the time because Eddie don't get enough credit. He made it comfortable for all the actors on day one. He told the directors, let them go. Let them do what, and when you get that trust from somebody like Eddie Murphy, then it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And that's very important because this was a period piece. So you ad-libbing and stuff, you gotta ad-lib in that period. Can't be saying, current slang, and this was the 30s, the 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to do that, Eddie just set the tone from day one. Eddie set the tone from day one. Bernie Mac kept everybody in stitches. Bernie Mac is a hell of a storyteller. And so offset, Bernie would be telling stories, man, and have us dying. Have us dying behind the scenes. And that's why the chemistry in that movie was so great, man. Because everybody, there was no egos.
yeah.
It was like everybody's, me, I felt like, okay, I got you Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Bernie Mac.
Man,
And
it
I'm
don't
young.
get any better than
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, okay,
What?
I'm in awe, but I'm gonna bring something to the party too. I'm
Right.
gonna bring
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not trying to outshine anybody. I'm just gonna bring. You have Miguel Nunez and Anthony Anderson, who are not stand-ups. Anthony Anderson was, but they had the comedic skills too.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was just a great unit, man. A great film to be on.
Yeah, that was a hell of a film too.
Yeah,
Boy. I love
And
that
it
one.
allows to ad lib. A lot of that stuff is ad lib. A lot of that stuff ad lib. She's my half sister, so I cut her ass in half. Bernie Mac, I'm the pappy. That was supposed to be a serious scene. That scene was supposed to be serious.
Right.
It wasn't supposed to be a comedic scene, but Bernie, every time, I'm the pappy. And every laugh, we broke character every time, man. But that was
That's
that set.
amazing.
That's what made it though. I think
Yeah.
that's what made the movie so
amazing.
great though, huh?
It was authentic, man.
Yes, it was.
If you had one comedian to have to do a set and save your life, what one comedian would that be?
I mean,
me?
for me, I know who the answer is.
Me too. Richard Pryor for me.
For
Richard Pryor,
Richard,
you okay?
Yeah.
It's Eddie Murphy for me.
Eddie Murphy, you?
Because I watch both of the Raw and the other one like religiously.
I go Bernie Mac.
Ooh, classic.
With Bernie Mac. Because Bernie Mac, man, I spent so much time with Bernie Mac, man. We were shooting the movie Life at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I was the first host of the Kings of Comedy Tour. It was me, Cedric, Bernie, and Steve. And so me and Bernie was together for 3 months, almost 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Huh? I hosted it, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
only doing comedy 5 or 6 years. I was more like the Prince. I wasn't no king of comedy back then.
The Prince.
Yeah, I wasn't on their level, but I held my own on that tour.
Right.
And Bernie taught me a lot, man, and so did Cedric and Steve taught me a lot about stand up, and they helped me go from a comic to a comedian. But I also my first cigar was with Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac taught me how to smoke a cigar. So it was Bernie Mac for me because I think other than my brother Joe, I spent the most time with Bernie because of shooting Life at the same time of being on the Kings of Comedy Tour.
What's the one thing Bernie taught you?
Oh man, be yourself. And like he used to say, tell it like a T.I. is.
Tell it like
Take
a
it T.I. is.
No
I love
filter. Just go. Just shoot
Son
first,
of a
ask questions
bitch.
later.
Tell it like a T.I. is, some of a
Like a
bitch.
T.I. is, son of a bitch. Yeah, man.
Thank you for watching Byron Scott's Fast Break. If you like what you saw, here's some more videos. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.